Man, it really is about the trenches. And the Brian Kelly era, that's been a thing that has really hampered during his tenure is, maybe finding a little bit on the defensive side, but the offensive side, I feel like they just haven't been able to do it. I feel like Brian Kelly just haven't been able to assemble the type of offensive line that he would want, especially for a quarterback like Nussmeier. Jaden was able to get away, because his escapability and him being able to scramble and things like that and use his speed. But to be honest, LSU haven't been able to be um, that dominant team in the trenches on the offensive line, especially with the running game, man. Like, I don't think since Brian Kelly been there, they've been able to really just knock people backwards in the SEC, like a Georgia team or Alabama teams, in previous years. Uh, like Georgia was able to dominate in the trenches, from an offensive standpoint and a defensive standpoint when they won the national championship. You talking about guys like Jalen Carter and things like that. And then you got Alabama, they've been good in the trenches. And that's just the thing that has plagued Brian Kelly since becoming the LSU football coach, is him not being able to be dominant in the trenches. Just even for 1 year. Like, even for 1 year, they haven't been able to be dominant like that, in the trenches. They just had, the great athlete in Jalen to get it done. But I just feel like they just haven't been in that upper echelon as far as an offensive line goes. As far as an offensive line is concerned, to have that quest to go to the college football playoffs. And this loss today is definitely one that hurt them. And I just felt like once that offensive lineman went down, Chester at left tackle, he just, and then they was bringing more than they could block up as well. And that's just not gonna bode well when you have a quarterback that just doesn't move. I thought Nuss played solid football today, but you have to be able to hurt a team with your legs a little bit in the SEC from the quarterback standpoint. In my opinion, you have to be able to put some pressure on the defense, and you saw what the guy from Vanderbilt was able to do to LSU today. You just put pressure on them all day to be sound and be fundamentally sound. And that's the thing that played LSU.